And there's my alert banging on them. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get it in. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Ergo, getting a bit of an alert. I always have an alert going. My name is Sam Price. I am the cryptolifer. I do updates every single day for my Discord. I do updates for you all the time. I'm here Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Tonight, I will be live at 8 p.m. Let me bring that audio up for you so it's nice and loud. There you go. Check it out. Today's an amazing day to be alive. Look at Bitcoin inside of a flag here on the 1 hour time frame with the 15-minute pushing to the upside. However, we did not break above resistance. We've had issues with 19,090 now, 19,990 area, but 19,900. We can't get above it. We can't get above it here. We can't get above it here. You can see we're double topping on the 15-minute here as we cannot get above this resistance. So this is going to be a big boy resistance area now in my green zone. If we can't get a candle to close later on today, tomorrow night, above 20,000, above 19,900, expect some vicious downside. Right now, I do see this flag. Why do I have this out here? Well, this is the measured move of this flag. It would take us somewhere to about 20,460, still below the 20,500 resistance area that we must break above. This is all dandy, but we got to break above it. Could this be a shoulder, a bit of a head, and a right shoulder beginning something? We are holding this POC here. See, we're above the POC. Very important that you stay above a POC, all right? If you can stay above this, we're likely to get to this level of liquidity. So it would make sense that this measured move would play out to the upside. Right now, the 1 hour does want to push us up, but it is kind of flattening out. Could it push us to the upside? The 15-minute, however, not able to get us above the zone. 7-minute flatlining completely. We'll take a look at Bookmap for you too as well. Bookmap is an amazing resource which shows you where the liquidity lies on the biggest futures exchanges, so you can get a sense of who's getting liquidated, where the money's going, and where the money is flowing in cryptocurrency. Stay tuned for that. If you watch my show every day, you get access to Bookmap. That's also cost you money. So look, we're not able to get above the zone. Likely that if we bring this up, this is kind of what we're doing here, getting rejected. I do see that we did break out, though. Like, I have to say, this trend line did break out. What is this bigger trend that I have here? Well, this is this bigger falling wedge. I have this hypothesis that I've been using recently. And it's, look, they leave the channel completely, and you could just put it in this channel here, and we could say this is the channel, which it's okay. You know, you have this like broadening falling wedge really is what you have. But I also like to say, put the fact in that, look, we have this diagonal support, fell through, back to support, and then resistance, resistance, resistance. You can see how well we have hit this. So it would be amazing if we don't break below this POC. If we can bounce to the upside, we get a bit of a short squeeze here, even though we're pinned on the 15 minutes. So I'm looking for a short squeeze for Bitcoin. We're going to bring up Bookmap in a second as it begins to load. If you're in my trading group, I just want to talk about an amazing gain that we hit. We talked about PSL. Also, if you see in the background here, the daily for Shiba Inu looks highly likely to break to the upside. You might want to write that down. The daily for Shiba Inu inside of a golden pocket, falling wedge, oversold on the stochastics, MACD seeming to be turning, falling volume with falling price, and the RSI even below 50. This looks to be happening. Something is going on. Also, in my trading group, I just saw that there was some big news for SHIB, and that they just burned like 90% of the SHIB. A lot of SHIB just got burned. Let me see if I can find this news for you. Pretty interesting idea here, but a bunch of SHIB did just get burned for whatever reason. Like 90, a lot of SHIB got burned. I'm trying to find the actual the article here. It's in my trading group right here. Look. Shiba Inu burn rate jumps 500% after buy orders reach 91%. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. The SHIB chart is in a bit of a cup and handle, Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Anyway, let's get back to Bitcoin. But I just want to show you that we go over all sorts of coins here every single day. We don't discriminate on the coins. We look at PSL. If you were in my trading group, I looked at Pastel. I love double bottoms. You know it. And you can see, look, this is a beautiful double bottom. I positioned this in my trading group. I said, man, guys, this looks beautiful. Now I thought we would just make gains to here or there. No one knew that it was going to be the biggest gainer in the space for the last few days. But PSL would continue to become a monster, a behemoth. Ever since I posted it, this thing would be a boss of bosses. And you can see here, if you're in my trading group, let me make this nice and big in my Discord, you would have gotten this right here on 9/12, PSL Pastel, the exchange that it's on, how to enter that exchange, and every single thing, right? You could have entered KuCoin. Here's the actual link. The link right there, double bottom, 103% gains possibly coming. We snap our fingers and bang, look at that thing. It went up 630%, even holding a wick. If you fell asleep and forgot to use a stop loss, you're still up 301%, which is insane. Don't forget to use your stop loss or a limit order. But I'm just saying, I mean, this thing was a monster and continuing to bang on you. So I saw this at hello. I do this all the time. I see coins before they pop. My trading style is able to identify where most bots, where most people are likely to head on in. And because of that, we're already in before they are, and they pump that all the way to the upside. Amazing PSL. Let's get back into Bitcoin struggling here. So 15-minute, likely to come back down. Hopefully, it just stays above this zone and kind of makes a flag up here. I don't want to see it break back inside of this smaller channel. So what I'm looking for here is basically a shoulder ahead. Can we make the right shoulder there? Can the 15-minute just stay inside of a pocket and possibly break out of this little mini flag? That's what I'm looking for, the 15 or the 7. I'm on the 7 and the 15. They kind of go tandem. But I'm looking for them both to reset. All right? Either that or I want a short squeeze. Let's take a look at the liquidity here on Bookmap, showing us the possibilities of a short squeeze. So if we look here on Bookmap, this is where people are loading up. Like this person wants to sell 200 Bitcoins at 19,900. This person wants to buy 149 Bitcoins at 19,650. So we're seeing where people want to buy and sell on the order book. That's it. Take a deep breath. It's not that complicated. It's just liquidity. People like to talk about it and make it sound far more complicated than it is. It's just liquidity. Let me move it to my side here. So you can see, I mean, there's a lot more orders up here than there are down here. A little more, it's a battle. It's about in between. You get 600, 700. It's about a battle. It's about pretty even right now. The only thing we could say is a sell wall at 19,900. Looks like it's likely we don't get above it. So not a lot of liquidity either way. There is more up here, 20,300. Could we get dragged up to that 1,000 Bitcoin order? There's a chance, but it's also low liquidity on the weekend. It tends to kind of move like paint dry. So we want to see the 15-minute. This would be advantageous for a bullish trader. We want to see the 15-minute come back down here. Sorry. I want to see the 15-minute come back down, my brush tool, to the bottom of the stochastics. I would also like to see at the same time, I would like to see this flag on the 15-minute continue. Let me zoom in here and stay inside this flag. This is key insight that I'm teaching you. If you can pick up what I'm putting down, you may be a beginner and not really understand what's going on, but if you have an inkling of consolidated price action and you understand how to project, then you'd be into this. So we're watching this projection. We don't want to break back inside of this pattern. See this pattern that we're in? We don't want to break back in here. So you see price action break through this trend line. That means you're back inside this pattern. Now you can start to dump. You also break the POC and things change. So can we stay in this flag on the 15? And can the 1 hour make its move to the upside? What I also worry is the 4 hour has pushed up and didn't give us as much momentum as I would have liked. That worries me a little bit. I'm still watching this 22 hour, which is very, very bullish. And I am expecting a bounce back to the top of this pattern. I've been basically talking about the 22 hour breaking up to here into this fat liquidity zone. As long as we stay above this POC, it's going to happen. If we don't and we struggle, we'll bearish retest. And that's going to be a short down here for a possible double bottom for Bitcoin. So I'm ready for anything. If we lose this area and we do a bearish retest, which you have to learn what a retest is, join my trading group, I will short the market, right? But if we stay above here and we stay in that flag, then things will change. And so we're watching this flag on the 15, and we're waiting for this 1 hour to see if the 1 hour can get our measured move to about 20,420, 20,500 area. So that's your update for Bitcoin. I believe this is the best way to watch it. Keep Bookmap up. Look for the short squeeze. If we get the short squeeze, then we'll consolidate above this area. Then you just have to wait for, some bullish consolidation before our next move. So I'd love it if we break above here. Right now, we are double topping. As you can see, that's an M pattern right there. And that could break us to the downside. So I'm watching it closely. And I see both bullish and bearish possible scenarios. But the probability is in our favor. We can make this flag. The 1 hour does have probability that we can break out. So there's a higher probability the 1 hour breaks out. We just have to wait for the 15-minute to give us a more bullish signal. All right? So what did you learn today? Well, you learned what a double bottom was, right? You learned a little bit about the VPVR. You learned a little bit about support and resistance. Areas that we couldn't get above become previous resistance again. Areas that we bounce from become support. Talked about how we go for liquidity. And we also even gave you a little insight into Bookmap, talking about where the liquidity orders are and where Bitcoin might likely go because it's chasing Liquidity. See, this is only 5 to 10 minutes long, and you already learned a lot. Imagine what you could learn in my live stream, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. You're in luck because I'm going to be live tonight at 8 p.m. If you're just watching this video for the first time, welcome to the Lifer community. Welcome to the Lifer vibe. I can't wait to bring you in tonight at 8 p.m. We get to see what happened on this chart. We actually get to go and find out. It's like a before and after flip book. It's really, really fun. I'm excited about it. You should be excited about it. That's why I started these Saturday morning streams, because then I could compare what happened tonight. You can hold me accountable. Not like all these other YouTubers that just and you never really know if they're going to look you in the face and hold themselves accountable. So you can see me tonight. We're going to go over this at 8 p.m. And if you like this style, if you like this vibe, if you like what you're learning, imagine what you'll learn in my Discord for $3 a day, $99 a month. I also teach class every Tuesday from 3 to 5 Eastern Standard Time, New York City Eastern Standard Time. So if you want an in-depth class about how to understand all these different instruments and how to trade markets around the world, I'll be there for you. Also, the last Saturday of every month and every single Tuesday if you can't make the Tuesday class. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. And crypto is life. Thank you.